very difficult for a Ghanaian striker to be a lone forward and work.
Colombia has to reduce itself and compact itself around the physicality of Ghana.
Which areas do you think Colombia might win this game or Colombia might lose this game?
I feel like one of the most important things that we have seen in a team like Ghana specifically is the physical capacity that Ghana has. They have a very big physical capacity compared to Colombia. The game in Colombia can be tactic, can be having physical moments, but I don't think it has the same amount of physicality that usually Ghana has in their games. A lot of players that are currently in Colombian national team know Kudus, Luis Díaz being one of them. And his system is very 4-3-3, very specific on the pitch. It was one of the issues that he had with Colombia, because that wasn't a response from Colombia. He did not have a long period here. He did not have a good period here. We have, unfortunately, bad records of results with him. But right now, let's, on a realistic note, he hasn't been the coach of Ghana for that long, yet he has managed to make them have a very physical team and a very responsive team. I feel like they are a very compact team that is going to be very difficult for Colombia to break. And then when you put a compact team that also has physical abilities, it gets very complicated because it's going to be a game that can go from very technical and physical into, how a game it turns into fault and a very stopped and interrupted game.
Nobody was confident we were going to make it past the group stage. But here we are past the group stage, and we are now against Colombia. So I think that generally Carlos came in at a time where confidence in the national team was very low. People were shy to even wear the Ghana jersey. But for the first time in 11, 12 years now, I see people buying flags, buying jerseys, hailing the flags in town. And generally the feeling is back after 2014. And thanks to Carlos, we are here. He has built a team culture and belief. And it's crazy because before we head into the tournament, there was a lot of chaos. Our key players, Salisu and Jiku. Salisu is with AS Monaco in the French league. Jiku was in Strasbourg, moved to Fenerbahce, and he's now in the Russian league. I don't understand how he ended up in the Russian league anyway. It's with Spartak Moscow. He's one of our senior captains in the team. Jiku just got injured about a month to the World Cup. Salisu got injured about 6 months. He tore his ACL anyway, so he has been on a long journey of recovery. So guess what? Our starting centre back for the last 3 years, or in fact the last 4 years from 2022, got injured, which means that we're going to the World Cup without a starting centre back pair. Now, Mohammed Kudus, who is our most important attacking player, also has got himself injured. So it means that our spine was facing problems. We're in big trouble. At the moment, we're not too sure what will happen. Carlos came into the picture, and then he slots in Jerome Opoku, who plays for Istanbul, Başakşehir in the Turkish league. And then Jonas Ajete, he just moved from Basel in Switzerland to Wolfsburg in the Bundesliga. But Wolfsburg have been relegated anyway. So if he doesn't get the team, he'll be in the Bundesliga 2 next season, which I highly doubt he will still remain because of his performances. He slotted them in. We've become very defensive and very solid as a unit. Thomas, with all his issues, has been solid. And the revelation for the Black Stars has been Caleb Irenchi. He's with the FC Nordsjælland in the Danish Super League as well. And he's eyeing a move at the point I'm hearing Real Madrid is chasing after him. A few Premier League clubs are chasing after him. So in short, we endured a very torrid time. There was a lack of belief in the team. Carlos has come. He has made our team very impregnable, very, 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 very defensively solid. And I think that he has followed the blueprint he did. If you remember the AFCON 2021 tournament in, I think in Cameroon, the one Egypt went to the final and lost to Senegal. Egypt played absolutely haram football. They were terrible. But they made sure that they always played their strength. They defended very well and took the games to penalties at the time. And then that's when they had this goalkeeper, Gabaski. So once they took it to penalties, Gabaski would do like 3 saves. And they went all the way to the final. And so Ghanaians are hoping that Carlos will work that same magic again and he will take us to the promised land. At this point, even if he exits from the round of 32, I think he has achieved because the target given to Carlos was that we should go past the group stage. And at this moment, we've gone past the group stage. If he makes it to the round of 16, I think he has overachieved because no Ghanaian ever believed we will be here if you asked the Ghanaian 3 months ago, nobody believed we'll be here, and we are here. And I think it's kudos to him. He has, and I think I like Carlos because if you listen to Carlos, he brings a lot of depth and experience. He says the right things at the right time. And that was a problem with Otto. Otto was not a good communicator. Otto never gave the aura of a national team coach. And I've come to realize that for national, after I've dealt with a few national team coaches, I've interviewed a few, I've realized that you need to have gravitas, and you need to have a pool and some aura around you to command the sense of belief and understanding your players. Otto did not have that. Carlos came, his first press conference, he said, I'm ready for the job. Ghanaians, are you ready? If you're ready, follow me along. I remember in the game against England, in the press conference, he said, well, England have 3 lions. We have 3 million lions back here in Ghana who are going to. I mean, that alone, once the players hear that 33 million lions as against 3 lions, it tells you that generally he has worked on the psyche. And I think that, in fact, they were at the time we're not too sure. The contract was for 4 months, so Carlos was supposed to end his contract after the World Cup. But with the way things are going, it's very likely that Carlos' contract can be renewed. He has overachieved already.